Today is the day every gaming news outlet tells you about the best Black Friday deals, but not I. I just tell it like it is. Now here's the deal. Apparently Ubisoft is the most excited about Black Friday as they are allegedly putting ads for their sale on Assassin's Creed Mirage in older Assassin's Creed games. Redditor Triddle24 posted screen capture of an ad they saw on Xbox while opening the map in Assassin's Creed Odyssey from 2018. Triddle24 then had to press an additional button so that they could be allowed to continue to play the game they're currently trying to play on their console. I mean, why would you want to do that when you could be directed to the Xbox store to spend more money on a different game and then wait for it to download instead? And this may not be an Xbox exclusive problem. Commenters claim to have seen the same ad on PS5 and PC while playing an even older Assassin's Creed game. Another commenter claimed that they weren't even playing an Ubisoft game at all. Having said this, we can't verify all of it, even if it sounds very Ubisoft. Just last year, they extended a partnership to place ads on virtual billboards in games like Trackmania. And just this year, they had to publicly say, no, we won't be charging subscriptions to disable ads in Assassin's Creed Mirage, just because everyone immediately believed a poorly translated German rating. But that's the reputation you get when you literally put pay-to-win microtransactions in single-player games.
They're just time savers.
After just 2 weeks, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 has become the most played game in the trilogy, despite being the poorest reviewed game in the history of the franchise. My theory? No one can resist a bad boy. Paul Tassi of Forbes, different bad boy, has a different hypothesis, however. He claims most reviews focus on the dreadful and dreadfully short campaign that Sledgehammer Games threw together in less than a year. The reason for this is that someone at Activision thought it would be a tremendous idea for their dog campaign to release 8 full days before the multiplayer. Probably because they knew that if they released the multiplayer first, no one would play the awful campaign their employees dedicated hundreds of hours of therapy to. Since the multiplayer didn't release until November 10th, and most reviews were released between the 7th and 14th, reviewers weren't able to devote much time to playing multiplayer before publishing.
Sounds like early game access is a bad idea?
But what about the user rating? Tassi has a slightly simpler explanation for that. Gamers like to complain. I try to disagree with him, but I've read our comment section.
Paul Tassi is wrong.
Sony is facing a $7.9 billion class action lawsuit in the UK because of its PlayStation Store pricing scheme. I mean, suing over app stores is so hot right now. As a matter of fact, like the ongoing Epic v. Google trial, this is about the 30% commission Sony charges on all sales in the PlayStation Store. But in this case, the lawsuit has been brought by consumer advocate Alex Neil. She argues that blocking competition and charging fees hurts consumers as they are forced to pay more. Sony recently tried to dismiss the lawsuit, but that didn't go their way since they couldn't prove that Sony upcharging 30% on digital content means consumers pay more isn't an unreasonable claim. Anyone who lived in the UK and bought games or DLC through the PlayStation Store between 2016 and 2022 has a chance to get a portion of the $8 billion if Sony loses. Maybe they can use that to finally justify spending $200 on a PlayStation Portal.
Sorry, Andy, I know you got one.
It's great.
Now it's time for the Quick Bits, brought to you by Green Man Gaming. Their Black Friday sale is on right now until December 1st, and it's a big one. Get deep discounts on games like Starfield and Mortal Kombat 1. No, not the original, the sequel to the remake. Yes, it's a bit confusing. But clear your head and listen carefully because GMG is hooking you guys up even more with a lifetime XP Gold membership, unlocking even more exclusive discounts. All you have to do is create an account, add the invitation pack to your cart, and use the code LinusXP. Click the link below to learn more and check out their Black Friday sales, baby. To unlock the Quick Bits, please press up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, and start. I'm kidding, you just wait like a second. Scalpers are selling confirmed pre-orders of the highly coveted $80 Baldur's Gate 3 Deluxe Edition for hundreds of dollars online. But not to worry because developer Larian Studios says it's not a limited edition and there's plenty of stock to go around. Take that, scalpers! Even if Larian surpasses their first order, which they did on the first day, they're planning several more waves of deliveries throughout the first quarter of next year. So don't worry about missing out if you're a real bear in the morning. Or if you're just really into bears.
Oh, Halcyon.
A former Rockstar North developer took down his blog after his old employer got annoyed he was spilling 20-year-old secrets. MWIII previously wrote several interesting stories about development at Rockstar North. MWIII even revealed what happened to Agent, the PS3 exclusive 70s spy thriller that disappeared without explanation. Unfortunately, we won't be getting any more of these stories because some of the Rockstar North OGs felt he was ruining the Rockstar mystique. Yeah, because being so tight-lipped that fans start overanalyzing moon photos is so cool.
No, if you look at the sun in this one, GTA 6 coming soon.
Focus Entertainment has announced that Space Marine 2, set in the Warhammer 40k universe, will be delayed until the second half of 2024 in order to make sure it's polished and provides the best possible experience. Another year from now is a long time to wait, but it's nothing considering that the original Space Marine debuted in 2011, 2 full console generations ago. Soon, brothers, we will fight the Great Devourer. Ave Imperator! Proximo Anno. To celebrate the 10th anniversary of Killer Instinct, itself a reboot of the classic fighting game, Microsoft and developer Iron Galaxy are launching the Killer Instinct Anniversary Edition, finally bringing the game to the Xbox Series consoles and retiring the Killer Instinct Definitive Edition. Current owners of the Definitive Edition will be entitled to a free copy of the Anniversary Edition, which retains all 29 fighters and premium content, and possibly the same minute-long combos that have long ago destroyed the cartilage in veteran players' thumbs. Actually, some other things get removed, but you can still download them. It's very complicated, but hey, the base game's free to play now. And after finally adding DLSS support to Starfield, Bethesda is now offering Starfield support to your bedroom. On the official Bethesda website, you can now buy a Starfield-themed duvet cover set. For more than the price of the game, you can get a duvet cover and 2 pillowcases.
Better value.
No sheets included. I shouldn't really be mocking them for doing this. To be fair to Bethesda, I've never seen a product that so accurately creates the experience of playing Starfield. You're initially surrounded by the novelty of the visual spectacle, but ultimately just fall asleep. But you better be awake on Tuesday when we'll bring you more gaming news. Though do comment below if you'd buy Game Link themed bed sheets. How about a Riley James reversible body pillow? Just a thought.